I've saved a couple lives, 3. Those are all longer stories. Actually, I don't even remember. I'll have to think about. I really only remember one of them. I know that it's been 3 of them because I remember the number, right? Like when the third one happened, I was like, oh, I've saved 3 lives now. Right off the top of my head, I can't even remember what 2 of them were. It'll come back to me. The other one of them was a suicide attempt. All right, I'll tell that story because it's kind of interesting. When I was a sophomore in college, I we lived in duplexes, and in this neighborhood it was all college housing, right? And my duplex across there was like just a wide open sort of field backyard, and other duplexes backed in the middle. So there's like a whole bunch of duplexes whose back patio dumped out in the same big ass sort of field. But the house across the back from us, um, or the duplex, there was some girls that I had known from the dorms, right? So, anyways, the girls had a party at their house that night, and then after it was kind of over, I was back at my house, and I was just going to bed and one of the girls was with me, um, and I was I was just kind of laying down, almost asleep, and then I just sort of sat up, and I said, "Hey, we need to go back to your house. Da 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 is trying to self delete." I don't know. I don't know how the fuck I know or knew. If you believe in if you believe in the woo stuff, if you believe in God, if you believe in miracles, if you believe in just maybe little subtle things that I had picked up in the night and then put together, my subconscious had picked up and then put together later when I was nearly asleep. Whatever caused it, that is definitely possible because I'd been around enough of these events by that time that I would be able to pick up the cues. Anyways, yeah, so we went back, and the girl with me was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "We just go, just." I was like, "Just don't ask me questions. Just let's go to your house," and we did, and she was. So after a failed attempt to kick the door,
Sometimes people will open the door for you and leave it open. Sometimes they won't. And then you need to kick that fucking door down.
it's a little harder to kick a door properly than it looks like it is in the movies. I gave it one good kick because she had locked her bedroom door. You could let me back up. We were approaching when we approached the house. She was her room was on the ground floor, and I was able to look through the blinds just enough to see that she was laying on the floor, um, which isn't and not moving, right? Which isn't a great sign. But so we went inside. I gave the door a kick. It didn't even think about breaking. It just told me "fuck you, fuck yourself." So I went and I got something to pick the lock with, and we went in and she'd taken a couple bottles of pills and drank the rest of a bottle of something, and had left a note. But anyways, the EMT said that she would have died if it weren't for that. So there's the one that I remember. Now there's 2 more that I'll have to think on. Maybe it'll come back to me when I'm sleeping tonight. Is that chick you saved doing well these days? Yeah, she. So after the suicide attempt, she dropped out of school, like, and moved back home for a while. But she got married a handful of years ago. We're still Facebook friends. We don't really keep in touch anymore. But she got married a few years ago, and she just recently had her first baby.
Did you want a channel you can go to that you can rely on, that you can guarantee you'll get lots of laughs, that you can guarantee that you'll be entertained to the fullest of the fullest? Then you need to go to Flow State. Flow State is the only channel on the internet that is on YouTube that sits there and gives it to you right in your face, straightforward. Maybe you need to be a member. Maybe you need to donate some freaking money. He's the only guy I know on the entire internet that changed the names of the very people on the panel to whatever you want for $2, $4, $5, $6, $10, whatever it is. You will have a very good time on the Flow State. So get your ass over there. That's it.